Hey treasure hunters, welcome back. We're here on brand new properties. 3 fields, that's what we have. We've got 3 new fields to have a potter around on, and as far as I'm aware, never been done, never been detected. The guy that's just bought it doesn't think anyone has ever been on here before, so you know, that's always a plus, always a plus. And had a quick look on LiDAR last night to see what if the field holds any hidden little gems, and it does. So that should be interesting. In fact, what we'll do now is we'll have a quick look at the field, and yeah, I'll have a look at LiDAR and show you what we found. So these are our brand new 3 fields, those ones there. We have one here and one here and one here. We're going to be focusing on this field today for a couple of reasons. I've only got really a couple of hours, maybe 3 or 4, 5 at a push, so I want to go over this field quite thoroughly. And this is kind of the best field for the kind of LiDAR results as well. Down here, which we will just switch over to LiDAR now. This is where you're looking, just down here. So let's move up and you can see it appear. There we go. So there's definitely something here. It's not on the field now, and it hasn't been on any of the maps back to about 1840, I think it is. So these buildings, or whatever they are definitely not on any maps, and no one's really quite sure what they are or what they would have been, so that's kind of promising for something that's fairly old. So we're going to try and head straight there first and yeah, kind of see what's there. So anyway, I'll crack on, and yeah, I'll see you at the first hole. Well, I have to say, this is definitely a first. Pretty much we started there, we've walked here, so maybe 6-8 foot, and this is the first decent signal we had, and yeah, it's kind of an interesting one. If you can see there, anyone want to make a phone call? What the hell? What? Look at that. That's not what I expected to find in this field, honestly, it really isn't. Yeah, an old plastic phone. Very weird, very, very weird. So yeah, if anyone wants to make any phone calls, I've got something for you here. Let's carry on, see if anything else pops up. Well, look at that. Just peeking its head through the soil is something very silvery. It is very silvery. Oh, here we go. Ah. Yeah, okay, that's an interesting one. It looks like a button. Is it a button? It is. I mean, what's that, about 6 inches down? Very shiny, that must be silver. There's nothing on it at all though. Just looks like a plain button. Strange one. I'm not quite sure if it is silver or not. It's quite light. It could be an aluminium. Yeah, I'll have to check at home. Oh well, I thought it was going to be a silver coin, but not quite. Here's another weird one. So it's definitely a bit of iron. It's corroded quite a bit. There's these like little bobbles along the top, and it kind of goes from a point. It's really strange. It's definitely going to take some cleaning up at home to kind of have a bit more of an idea of what it might be. It might just be rubbish, but the way it's kind of just curved like that and goes to a point, definitely something kind of manufactured, made, but not quite sure what it could be. But yeah, we might have to have a further investigate back at home. Here's an old one. Look at this nail. Look at that. It looks like a nail. It could have been like a punch. Bearing in mind we are quite close to where they built the railway, so it could be a punch for some sort, or maybe just like an iron nail. But fair size nail, like. It's a good, what, 3.5 inches long. So yeah, could be real use. Not quite sure, but nice find nonetheless. Well, not quite what I wanted, but that's one hell of a big bolt. Look at that. That's huge. That's a good, like, 12-inch. I'm not putting that in my pack. I carry that around all day. Wow. No wonder it gave me a good screecher signal. Oh well, let's hope we find less of this and find something decent. Day full of strange ones today. Again, nothing super old. Apart from this. This is a bit of a strange one. No idea. No idea whatsoever. Obviously been worked. It's yeah, no idea. No idea whatsoever. Well, today's not being very productive for me, but we'll carry on nonetheless and cross our fingers for something a bit better. Well, here we go. Our first coin, and it's just there. It's just kind of popped out. Right, well, pretty much on the surface. And obviously, because it's on the surface, it's nothing exciting. It is a quid, an old pound. Coin nonetheless though. Let's see if I can get a date on it. It doesn't really matter. 2005. Wow, what an ancient relic we have found today. Quite good actually, because there's like about 10 little signals, pretty strong signals all in this area. So you never know, I might find a load of old pound coins. Not the most exciting find, but I'll take it. It's money nonetheless. So let's dig the rest and see what they are. Someone's definitely dropped the lunch money. 20p. Another one. Another 20 pence. £1.40 up so far. Not doing too bad. Well, first one on this field. Old shotty shell. Yeah, nothing exciting. It's not doing well today. Sorry if the wind is a bit loud. It's just started kicking up, but it's nice breeze anyway. So sorry if you're getting any wind noise, but not much I can do about that. Well, look at that. Spoonage. Silver spoon by the looks of it. Don't think there's any markings on it. They're bound to be somewhere. Let's have a look. Yep, there we go, hallmarks on it. Awesome. Sure that's a silver spoon. We'll double check it when we get back home, but it's the most exciting thing we found, pretty much. Apart from the phone. Can't forget that. Anyway, see you at the next hole. So, we got this one. I thought it was just a little washer, which it might be. But around the inside, I don't know if you can see it. There's little lines or little markings going all the way around the inside. So, I don't know, maybe that'll clean up at home a little bit better. It'll show something a bit more, but out here, I can't really see that much. So, it's a home job today, I think, searching through all these bits and bobs and kind of doing them up. There's definitely some writing on there. So, we'll have to wait and see what it is when we get back home. Look, now we're not even on English currency. It's a euro. Bloody hell. A euro. Oh well, soon that might actually be worth more than £1 anyway, so better keep that one. More coins. This time it's a 10p. Yeah, 10p. Oh well, next hole. Next up on the field of randomness is a chain. Yep, weird chain. Oh dear. Right, next hole. Okay, so here we go, the first clod. Something is in there somewhere. Sorry about the wind again. It's definitely picking up now. So let's give this a crumble and see if there's anything inside. Oh, is it a coin? Oh, it's definitely a coin. And it's not a coin I want, because I can see the edge in there. It's a quid. It is as well, isn't it? It is. Oh no, another pound coin. Oh, oh well. Another bit of cash. Does it have a date on it? Do we care? Can't see it. It's a relatively new anyway. Oh well, we'll carry on. Next hole. Now, this is a bit more of a promising item. It's about 4 inches down, 4 or 5 inches down. And it's definitely a coin of some sort, but I'm not quite sure if I can see what it is. I think what we might need to do is give it a tiny bit of a clean up, because I don't want to rub it too much. Yeah, let's give it a quick clean up and see what we have. So here we go. This is what we have. Not much, to be fair. It's not in perfect condition. Not even remotely. I think it's a penny. I think it's an old penny, but I'm not quite sure. You can see down there, there's the line where there's usually the date at the bottom. On the other side we have, now you can just see the outline there. Is it a George? Not sure. It's completely and utterly rusted away, which is really a shame, because, like, I mean, this could be the only coin we get of a decent age, but yeah, it's a bit of a pain. A coin of pretty much nothingness. You never know, it might clean up a little bit more at home, but I'm not putting that much hope out on this one, so it's a bit of a shame, but you never know. It's a good sign that if there's one, there's usually more, so let's keep on digging. Oh, I found a bit of silver, but it's not. It's a 5p. Oh my god, what are we doing with these coins today? And to make it even worse, it's a 2014 coin, so it's you know, fairly new as well. Well, with time is running out. I've only got about another 15 minutes or so on this field before I need to go home. So let's keep our fingers crossed for some last minute decent signals. Well, we're back in the studio, and it was an interesting day. It wasn't anything spectacular, but it was reasonable. It was okay. I had quite a lot of fun. That telephone, that was a weird one, an absolutely weird one. The only thing I could think about for that is it came from the railway when they were building the railway. Maybe it kind of makes sense, but apart from that, I have no idea where that came from. But yeah, loads and loads of tent pegs. So there must have been someone camping on there, or a load of people camping on there in the past, but it's just one of those things. That's where I found a little bit of rubbish. Not too much really, considering there was a campsite on there, or people camping on there. But yeah, we just found a few decent things, a couple of weird ones, which we're not quite sure about. But let's start off with the first one, this little beauty here. No idea what this is. If you have any ideas, please let me know. But yeah, it's I can see through it. It's made for summer. What is it? No idea. Next, we're going to go with this little beauty. Now, this is a bit strange because obviously it is kind of concave there. It does look a bit strange, but I thought it was a big spoon. And it could be a big spoon. But the way it's rusted and stuff, I'm not quite sure about that. So, any ideas? Any ideas? Next one, Mr. Spiky. Good old iron nail. Like that one there. This one's a strange one. This one here. This is really strange. As you can see at the blown up picture, it has got loads of markings, like little strike marks and everything, all the way around the inside. So this could be something. This could be something interesting. But there's no other markings on this side. There's nothing at all. So was it just a big ring washer or something like that? Maybe. But then why would it have all these markings on the inside? That's what I'm thinking. So possibly something interesting, but you know, I'll probably never find out. If you have any ideas, obviously let me know. This one. Now, this is going to go in my new video. We're going to do some electrolysis on this. I've got something all set up. I'm going to take it apart and then kind of re-put it together in a video so you guys can see.
But yeah, this is a bit of a strange one. I thought it was like a key to kind of twist something, but that's something quite big for that. It's a big key. It's a big key, and it seems pretty flat on the bottom. So yeah, we're going to electrolysis up and see if this actually comes out of with something interesting. But once again, never quite sure. The coin. As you can see, it does look like a George, and yeah, there's no date or anything on there. But you know, one of the things is just that field must eat stuff up, which is a bit of a pain for future finds. But we'll see. You never know. You never know. The completely blank silver button, or I'm assuming it's a button because it's got those little tiny bits on the back. But yeah, I don't think it's silver. Aluminium, something like that. It's too light. Too light. Loads of coins. Loads of cash. Well, not loads of cash. Decent amount of cash. Yeah, old pounds, 10p's, 5p's, a euro. Yeah, exactly. And the last one is the Spon. The spoon. Yeah, so that's probably the, well, maybe apart from the circle and the, this is probably the most exciting thing I found, apart from the telephone, obviously. That was quite cool. So yeah, nothing hugely special today. I did find a tub of rubbish. Not that much, really, but you just general iron junk. Chains, you know, all exciting stuff like that. And, you know, your obvious ring pulls. So yeah, there we go. We have another couple of fields next to this site. I don't think there was any camping on those sites, so that's kind of a little bit more promising. Hopefully we should be able to find something a little bit more interesting on those sites. But yeah, for today, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.